I had someone ask the question, how do I master client communication and relationship building? Because I've talked about it a million times, how this is the most important thing that you can master in real estate. So I had somebody ask that. And first, after reviewing their question and finding out where they are in their real estate career, I want to kind of introduce why it's important. So relationship building and client communication is the most important part, because whoever's closest to that client, not only being there when the client needs them, but also knows them better than anybody else, is going to beat out the real estate agent that's worked with them for years. So if they believe that you actually care about them, if they believe that you know them better than anybody else, and you're the one that's there to help them, and you can help them better than anybody else, they're going to use you more often than not. So first, let's understand the client's needs. We want to ask the right questions. Now, as real estate agents, we all like to talk, but we want to ask the right questions so it gives us the right information, not just knowing how many bedrooms and bathrooms. Anytime my ISAs or my business partners say a client wants 4 bedrooms or wants a finished basement, the first question I ask is why. And they usually don't have the answer to that. You want to know why. How many people in their family? Why do they need those 4 bedrooms? Where do they work? What do they do for fun? What kind of sports are their kids in? Because this is going to help you determine the house that's going to be the right fit for them, the neighborhood that's going to be the right fit for them, and what is actually going to make them happy at the end of the day. So knowing those clients inside and out beats knowing the neighborhoods inside and out every single day of the week. Now build trust. Now, building trust is an important part of the relationship, of any relationship, but specifically a relationship where the client is spending a large amount of money, a huge financial investment, probably the biggest financial investment of their lives. So building that trust so that they know that you're looking out for their best interest, not your own best interest. So they should trust everything that you say. When you make suggestions about neighborhoods or type of homes, maybe there's water lines that are dangerous for bursting, they need to trust the word that you say. If they don't trust you, you can't guide them in the right direction. So first build that trust with your client, and then once you have that trust with your client, you're going to be able to recommend things that are in their best interest. Now that you've established that trust, you want to have clear, timely, and precise communication, and the way that they want to be communicated with. And make sure that you stress to your clients that you're going to be there. Have standards. You might not be able to get back to them past 9 o'clock. Maybe it's 8 o'clock, whatever your family time is. But make sure that they know the boundaries, that you might not get back to them after 9 o'clock, but if there's something imperative, you're going to be on it. It's your number one priority. But if it's something that can wait till tomorrow, you're going to get it on first thing tomorrow morning. So when they know that you have it as a priority, they're going to be way more sure about you, way more sure about the decision, and way more sure about moving forward with the transaction. Now, with communication, you want to adapt to the client's preferred method of communication. Not just the method, whether it's text, email, or phone call, but how timely is it? Are they communicating every day, every 2 days, maybe every week? Maybe they don't need you until they need something. So you want to make sure that you're putting it up front and being like, how would you like to be communicated with? Because I want to make sure that you're not disappointed in this relationship. Perhaps you need to be communicated with every day or every second day, or perhaps we don't need to talk until you're ready to go. And then at that point, you can let me know when you're ready. If they prefer a certain way over another, make sure that you're adapting to that preference, because they're going to trust you and they're going to feel like you really know them. Now, with that, you still want to have consistent follow-up, whether it's you following up with a phone call that they've asked you to follow up with, or the CRM or technology, any kind of drip campaigns. Follow up over and over and over so that they don't forget about you, because they will think that you've left them or that you've abandoned them or you got busy and you don't have time for them. Over communicate with technology. So you're sending text messages and emails, drip campaigns and newsletters and stuff like that, so that they know you're at the top of their mind. Even when you're not on top of it, you're still at the top of their mind with your automation. And make sure you're personalizing every interaction, every relationship. So whether it's buying something for their kids, or remembering a kid's birthday or an anniversary, or something that they were planning to do on the weekend or holiday they were going on, make sure that that relationship is personalized, that they know that you care about them because you're remembering important things. You could put it in the CRM so you don't forget. You could put it in your calendar so you don't forget. But make sure you're personalizing each relationship so they're not just a number, they're not just a transaction. Now that you're their trusted advisor, you want to make sure that you're handling conflicts or challenges as their advisor. So make sure if there's conflicts that come up, make sure you handle them in a professional way so that they know that you can handle challenges, not just the good times, but the bad times. You're the one that's representing them. So they want you to represent them in good times and in bad times. So make sure you're handling those challenges or conflicts that come up in the most professional way you can. And with that, with every relationship, there's going to be expectations. So make sure you're handling expectations of your clients throughout the process. What are your expectations of a real estate agent when you hire them? What are your expectations of communication? What are your expectations of price? So you know their expectations up front, because every time somebody is disappointed in real estate, I usually see that it was an expectation that either the realtor had or the client had that wasn't fulfilled. So make sure you're fulfilling those expectations, or at least changing their expectations so that they're happy in the long run. Try these things out next time you're working with a client. I know it seems difficult to have all these little nuances throughout the process. If you have any questions about this or handling any objections, anything to do with buyers and sellers, reach out to me or someone on the team. Have a great day.